a high rate of unmarried mothers, and particular issues arising around teenagers. The building in some respects tried to address and provide a dignified public facility for all these groups that are really rather marginalised. The window in the east was particularly important, that the building in the morning is lit with colour and optimism. It's important to go into a public building, particularly at the start of the day, and sort of discover a slightly buoyant sense of hope. The windows to the west are quite muted because in the afternoon that particular sun is difficult, and to some extent we want relief from it. We've done a day's work and we need to, as it were, relax from after 4 o'clock until sunset. The building was overscaled to make it a particular public experience, and the little palazzo at front was added to give it a sort of significant forecourt. The use of local material, well, I'm inclined to think that colour-bond sheeting and that particular brickwork is to some extent used throughout Australia. It probably has a certain resonance in Ringwood. To be frank, I hadn't intended to sort of stress that relationship particularly, but there was more an attempt to provide a type of public scale within fairly modest means, I suppose you'd say. There are quite unusually overscaled spaces within the building that I suppose would harken back to nearly 19th century libraries. Every building tells its own story, it generates a narrative, and you find the narrative in the often in the smaller clues that are supplied, whether it's doors, door handles, particularly with the use of colour. So I would sort of think that that sort of care and attention was really to try and enhance the seriousness of the building, and also it's sort of a type of positive ambience or a positive view that it might be able to generate with regard to the local community, a type of redemptive view, I suppose. Time and time again, there's not a lot of care shown with the peripheral items such as the tiling in a bathroom or door hardware, that type of thing. And these, however, can speak quite eloquently to the public.